before I begin, I just want to say every day I've learned a different lesson. And today, my lesson is never follow them in a speech, because I just don't know if I can compete. I'd like to welcome Chief Postal Inspector Cottrell, executives, career development staff, family, and friends. Thank you for being here to share on this joyous occasion. Let me begin by saying it's an honor that my peers chose me to speak on their behalf. When they first elected me, I was initially intimidated. I wasn't sure how I was going to do this organization and my peers justice in a 90-minute speech. But after editing, it turned out 5 minutes, so it's going to be okay. I'll do my best. This morning, I'd like to touch on a couple subjects. The first subject is sacrifice. And when I talk about sacrifice, I'm not talking about my classmates. I'm talking about the families, the mothers, fathers, husbands, wives, sons, and daughters. You've each sacrificed your time while my classmates chose to pursue being a postal inspector. Your sacrifice will always be remembered. Many of you are leaving to go relocate with my classmates and leaving a known way of life in pursuit of an alternate one. And for that, we say thank you. The dynamics of an academy such as this are that it brings together high caliber people from various backgrounds. Among us, we have prior military, prior law enforcement, people with law degrees. We have loss prevention, prior postal, IT backgrounds, and together we bring skills that make us all unique and beneficial to the inspection service. But let me tell you what makes this class special. We saw Nancy Cooper reference the hand, and when we first got here on day one, the hand was right here, and she said the hand was going to go, this is the grade, this is the steep, and this is the level of toughness we were going to endure. So we thought it was going to go from here to here to here, but it went from here to here. And it never changed. We kept, we talked in the rooms about how, eventually this hand's got to go the other way. And there were a couple theories. One is that it's just not going to. The other is just that once her hand started moving that way, she was unable to move it the other direction. But it gave us a good guideline and it set some expectations. Throughout these 12 weeks, we faced many hurdles that could have eliminated us from this program. These hurdles ranged from firearms qualifications, written tests, to endless threat management scenarios. This provided a backdrop of constant stress and uncertainty, but much like a family tends to do, we made a commitment to support, help, and pull each other through the fire, so to speak. 22 people arrived strangers, and these same people today leave the family. Every student brought a unique strength that could overcome any exposed weakness. The old adage goes that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. I can say that this class, 2016-01, is the strongest chain I've ever had the privilege of being a part of. It is hard for any one person to fail when there are 21 others waiting to pick them back up. The people graduating today are a testament to our teamwork, perseverance, and heart that formulates what is today's graduating class. Of course, where would we be without our instructors? Our team leaders and instructors have been with us through the entire course, mentoring, teaching, and for better or worse, grading us. They place themselves in countless scenarios, putting their Oscar-worthy acting abilities on full display just for us to hone our skills to ensure that when the real thing happens, we are prepared. Many sacrifice their evenings to help us with our defensive tactics or to offer us additional practice at the firearms range. These instructors allowed us to strike them with our batons, arrest them in the pouring rain, and put up with us as we developed our skills necessary to become proficient at our new career choice. They were responsible for guiding us through our crawl, walk, run phase, and for that we say thank you. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Now I can't talk about all of them, but I will talk about a couple of them. Inspector Domros, who we affectionately refer to as the Dom Father, based on what he will tell you is a good imitation of the Godfather. He taught us to interview and detect deception. I actually utilized that skill my first weekend home on my 13-year-old daughter. For that, I specifically say thank you because I will use that in the future. We were taught by our role-playing instructors to extract the details and leave no stone unturned, a skill that we will definitely use throughout our careers. Nancy Cooper talked about Inspector Masiak, His physical training was pretty tough. He introduced us to his fitness version of P90X, called P90M. And if I could express to you in words how this program felt, it wasn't just a simple physical fitness program. It's almost as if he was training us to compete in the Hunger Games. Inspector Bauer had the laborious task of teaching and grading us report writing assignments. I'm not certain if she owned stock in red ink because it appeared that that's all she was using while grading the majority of her papers. But we're certainly better writers for it. And I told her, she didn't really use red ink, she used purple, but I didn't feel like he would get it if I just said she owned stock in purple ink. It would be impossible for me to individually thank everyone that deserves to be thanked in this brief speech. Know that everything you instructors have done for us during these 12 weeks will be something that will remain in our mind and in our hearts moving forward. You have shown us to never give up, no matter how winded we may become, and that hands kill. To each and every one, we say thank you. On a final note, we would like to congratulate Deputy Chief Inspector Teresa Tone on her upcoming retirement. Your service of over 25 years is an outstanding achievement, and as your final graduating class, we wish you the best. And in conclusion, I want to address the graduating class. We did it. There's an old African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We completed this class as a team, and I will hold with great fondness memories of each of you. We had a lot of great times, we shared a lot of good laughs, and through it all, we kept our eyes on the prize. Adapting to and conquering whatever situation they threw our way. Today, we end this leg of our journey. Tomorrow, we will begin our next. But in this moment, we can look at each other and proudly say, nailed it. That's it. Thank you very much.